In this next example, I have a pre-written set of sentences which, quite frankly, are dreadful. They're overly complex, overly wordy, and not very good. Now, what we can do is we can use ChatGPT in some cases to help us simplify some phrases that we've written. Because sometimes when you're working on your, say, second revisions of your book, for example, sometimes it can be you can have a bit of a mental block when it comes to trying to simplify your own work. Now, there are tools like Grammarly and Pro-Writing Aid out there which also help, but ChatGPT is also a very capable tool. So let's say, can you simplify the following text in quotes, so it knows that's what I want simplified. So I want it to simplify is the following. This is a rather complex sentence. It could really do with being simplified, although I'm not sure how to do it, as I really want to use this as an example, but I can't think of anything else. I wonder if ChatGPT can help me out, as it is really rather complex and not easy to read. I think any reader reading this would be put off by my book. So that's a pretty horrible piece of prose, isn't it? So let's see what ChatGPT can do with that. So this is what it's come up with. This sentence is complicated and needs to be simpler. I want to use it as an example, but I don't know how to simplify it. Can ChatGPT help me? It's not easy to read, and readers might not like my book. So actually it's done a pretty good job there. It's taken what was a confusing sentence, not much punctuation and just, generally quite awful, and it has created a simpler version of that. So it's actually worked out quite well. It's not perfect, that first sentence there. This sentence is complicated and needs to be simpler. So we could say instead, this sentence is complicated and needs to be simplified, would probably sound better. But it's actually done a large part of the work for you there, and it actually sounds pretty good. So if you're struggling with editing and revision, then why not throw some of the text into ChatGPT and see what it can do to help you refine and revise some of your work. In the final section of this course, I want to ask ChatGPT to help me with some outlines of a story. So let's take a look.